The 5 best pet hair in Canada, tested and reviewed. Cleaning is a breeze with these clever machines. If you're a dog or cat owner, one of the best robot vacuums for pet hair could be a major game changer. As much as we love our furry friends, the stray hair that gets matted into carpets and turns into fluff balls that float across hard floors, we could do without. This is where a RoboVac can come to the rescue. The robot vacuums featured here have all been tested thoroughly by experienced reviewers, and have earned a spot in this guide because they're particularly good at tackling pet hair. They'll efficiently pull hair out of carpets, and whisk it off hard floors, and direct that hair into the dustbin rather than letting it tangle around the mechanisms. Most have a self-empty mechanism and dock to save you having to empty them constantly, some mop as well as vacuum, and many have other special features that are useful to pet owners. That's on top of the features we look for in the best robot vacuums in general. All of these models will clean the floors on demand, or regularly at a set time, and return to base once the job is complete. As such, they're perfect for staying on top of regular, light cleaning, so the pet hair and dander never builds up. Generally, they don't have enough suction for a deep clean of ingrained dirt. For that, consult our ranking of the best vacuum cleaners for pet hair, which covers the whole market. But for now, let's take a look at the best robot vacuums for pet hair in Canada 2024. Number 1. Best overall robot vacuums and mop for pet hair in Canada, Dreame D10 Plus Robot Vacuum and Mop. The top spot goes to the Dreame Tech D10 Plus Robot Vacuum, which also functions as a mop. Plus, it's actually one of the lower-priced options on our list. During testing, it worked exceptionally well on pet hair and dirt particles, even picking up hard-to-clean clumps of fur. It's also easy to schedule cleans for daily maintenance. Like most robot vacuums, the Dreame Tech connects to an app that allows the user to create schedules, map out their home, activate child lock, control the level of suction, and more. We found that the vacuum avoided furniture and walls well, but you will need to map out any stairs in your home to ensure the robot avoids them. Given that it has a setting to increase suction when it goes onto carpet, it works equally well on both hard floors and rugs. 5-liter dustbin meant we didn't need to empty it once during testing. Especially useful for pet owners, we never found hair stuck in the rollers. The vacuum did, however, get caught on some phone cords. It also struggled with chunkier pieces of debris, think those plastic pieces that attach tags to clothes, and tighter corners of the home. However, it did so well with daily cleans that we found it low maintenance enough to be well worth it. The mop capabilities also worked well. We found that it cleaned both orange juice and coffee completely off of hard flooring, and we think it would be great for spot cleaning. Number 2. Best robot vacuums and mop for pet hair on carpet, Roborock S8 Pro Ultra Robot Vacuum and Mop. The Roborock S8 has excellent suction abilities, and pet owners will be happy to learn that hair was sucked up quickly and easily during testing. It also did well with larger pieces of debris like cereal. It has excellent object avoidance, so good, in fact, that it slowed down in front of us while we took videos of its progress, and navigated around the legs of chairs, under tables, and in corners. It mapped a room divider that raised the floor a bit and cables in the corner of a room's areas to avoid during the next cleaning. The self-emptying bin holds an estimated 7 weeks of dust, and the battery life is impressive. It charges in 4 hours and can run continuously up to 180 minutes. These details make it a pretty low-maintenance option, even among the already low-maintenance robot vacuum category. The app was incredibly easy to set up thanks to a QR code. Once the robot built an accurate map by skimming each area. You can designate the space into individual rooms for easy scheduling. The vacuum successfully stuck to areas that we had pre-programmed it to clean during scheduled cleanings. The vacuum is also a mop, which brings up its price quite a bit and may not be a useful feature for homes with a lot of carpet. On a full tank, it can mop up to 3,230 square feet. During testing, the mop cleaned well while depositing less water than a traditional mop, creating less mess. All in all, while this is a pricey model, it's so easy to map any space in the home, and the vacuum seamlessly avoids objects, picking up on any and all impediments. Plus, it cleans quite well in both vacuum and mop mode. How it performed after 6 months. The Roborock S8 has become a staple of our cleaning routine and we recommend it very highly. It makes life much easier, cleans well, and works mostly independently. Because it recharging dock, after vacuuming it always has a pretty full battery. Number 3. Narwal Freo X Ultra Robot Vacuums and Mop. The Narwal Freo X Ultra is the latest version of the standard Freo from Narwal. This new model comes with increased suction, additional sensors, a new brush design, and a larger collection bin. Overall, the cleaning performance was excellent with hardwood, high pile carpet, crevice testing, long hair, and pet hair receiving high scores. Its highly customizable features make this an ideal whole home cleaning system. The cleaning was excellent, but it could have been better for the low pile carpet. To test how well the Freo X Ultra manages long hair and avoids tangles, we pit it against 0.3 grams of long hair. We lay the strands of the hair on the hardwood flooring and run the vacuum over it on the maximum suction power, completing 2 cleaning cycles. After cleaning, we check the floor for hair and the brush roll for tangles. In our long hair tests, the Narwal Freo X Ultra had 0% long hair tangle by weight. This is 4% less long hair than the average of 53.6%, based on all of our long hair tests to date. The Freo X left a small amount of the long hair on the testing surface. It wasn't much, and probably would be picked up on the next cleaning cycle. For our pet hair test, we embed 1 grams of pet hair into high pile carpet. Next, we run the vacuum over the carpet, completing 2 cleaning cycles on the highest suction power. Finally, we measure the amount of remaining pet hair in the carpet and compare it to the starting amount to determine performance. In our pet hair tests, the Narwal Freo X Ultra removed 90% of pet hair by weight. This is 14% more hair than the average of 76%, based on all of our pet hair tests to date. While the Narwal has excellent performance in collecting pet hair, it is important to know that not all pet hair is the same. We recommend monitoring the Narwal during its first cleaning cycle to see how the robot handles your pet's hair. The Narwal Freo is certainly a unique robot that has its advantages and disadvantages when compared to other robot vacuums. What sets the system apart from others, in our opinion, is the navigation, obstacle avoidance, and exceptionally good mopping performance. On multiple occasions, we were impressed by how well the robot was able to move around objects, handle the modified testing area, and even recognize when it was trapped in our testing lane. While the low pile carpet score and maintenance features are disappointing for a robot vacuum of this price, its trade-offs are well worth the price compared to other similarly priced robot vacuums. Number 4. iRobot Roomba Combo J7 Plus, Self-Emptying Robot Vacuum and Mop. The J7 Plus is our top pick for pet owners. This RoboVacs rubber rollers grip pet hair and pull it out of carpets, and the obstacle avoidance is excellent too. The Roomba Combo J7 Plus is the best robot vacuum for pets, for a few reasons. Firstly, it delivers when it comes to suction. We found it offered fantastic pickup on both carpet and hard floors, and has the ability to suck up particles as small as 0.7 microns. This model intelligently detects how dirty your floor is and adjusts suction accordingly to ensure a thorough and battery-efficient clean. Second, alongside those vacuum powers, it comes with mop functionality, which means it's not just for hair, it'll deal with muddy paw prints on your hard floor, too. The retractable mop pad recognizes when it's on a hard floor and tucks away when it's not needed. Third, vacuum comes with Roomba's pet owner official promise, which means it'll recognize and avoid pet messes, rather than spreading them about the house, an unfortunate possibility with lesser RoboVacs. Its POP acronym ensures there's no confusion as to what we're talking about here. We found the J7 Plus was super responsive when using Alexa, Siri, or Google Assistant to command that the vac avoid your furry friends if it was beginning to head their way. The app, too, made the Combo J7 Plus easy to use, enabling us to set up the vacuum to map areas and set zones. In fact, our only real complaint is that while the cleaner is pretty quiet in operation, it's very noisy to empty. Number 4. ECOVACS DEEBOT T30S Combo Robot Vacuum and Mop. The ECOVACS DEEBOT T30S Combo is an almost perfect robot vacuum. It's fully featured with its own voice assistant, retractable mop pads that regularly get washed and dried, and solid mapping capabilities. And it does a great job of cleaning, including edges. It does come at a premium price, though, and its hot water mop pad washing won't remove particularly fragrant spills. When it comes to vacuuming and mopping, I have been generally impressed with the recent crop of robot vacuums that I've gotten my hands on, and the ECOVACS DEEBOT T30S is no different. In regard to the vacuuming, one of my tests was to pour a bunch of base seasoning on the floor. It vacuumed it up in one go. I also ran it after a birthday party with some small bits of food and small bits of trash, and it managed to pick everything up. I've also not had to worry about untangling anything, an issue with some cheaper vacuums. The ECOVACS T30S mops in an even and orderly fashion as well, leaving my floors spotless. I do have to share one experience that highlights the pros and cons of its mopping capability. When I put down the base seasoning, I also poured a bunch of coffee concentrate on the floor for it to mop up. The good news is that the coffee concentrate was swiftly whisked off the floor. However, since it is a concentrate, it permeated the mop pads and ended up leaving a thin layer of coffee-flavored water all over my floors. Even after the hot water mop pad washing, it still would make my floors smell like coffee. Luckily, the mop pads pop right off, so I just washed them with some dish soap. After that, no more coffee smell. Of course, most of the robot vacuums that I've used don't require, or ask you to put any kind of cleaning solution into the clean water reservoir, so this is not going to be unique to this robot vacuum.